Welcome back. It is a potentially big move involving a big movie and a bunch of balloons. A South Korean activist says he plans to fly balloons carrying copies of the controversial film The Interview across the border into North Korea. The North Korean defector will drop 100,000 DVDs and USBs in an attempt to break down a personality cult built around Kim Jong-un. Officials will try to float the first batch of the balloons around January 20th. If weather permits. However, it's unclear how effective this will actually be, as many in the north don't have their own computers or DVD players. Also, very few would risk watching this movie, considering how much trouble they'd be in if they were to be caught. And falling gas prices may be a short-lived dream for Californians as new state regulations threaten an increase. According to a spokesman, the hidden gas tax could raise fuel prices as early as January 1st when the regulations go into effect. Under the regulations, gas producers will be forced to provide more expensive low-carbon fuels or pay for a pollution permit. The move is the latest effort by the state to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And as we mentioned, the CDC plans to hire a chief of laboratory safety. This is a new position they created in the wake of numerous safety concerns. The high-level position was a key recommendation from an investigation into the mishandling of anthrax and bird flu samples in CDC labs this past summer. Just last week, a scientist was possibly exposed to Ebola in a laboratory mix-up. CDC Director Tom Frieden has tapped Leslie Dauphin to oversee lab safety until the position is filled. The search for a permanent chief is being led by the CDC's Office of Infectious Diseases. And for many of us, better health is a goal for 2015, and now a string of medical developments is offering hope to both patients and researchers battling diseases. From potential cures for life-threatening food allergies to a groundbreaking Alzheimer's test, scientists have made some huge leaps this year. And just ahead of the new year here, One America's Jennifer Franco takes an in-depth look back at World Health in 2014.
In a bid to treat cancer, UK researchers are experimenting with a new procedure designed for patients who have exhausted all other conventional treatments. The nano knife uses electricity to help destroy cancer in difficult-to-treat soft tissue, like the pancreas, without harming other organs. And the results look promising.
We are seeing some survival advantage. I mean, if you look at the data from America and also from our data, we're already almost kind of doubling the time to progression and also the overall survival.
Staying in the region, British researchers at King's College in London developed an Alzheimer's test, which they say is 87% accurate, allowing scientists to test drugs in earlier stages of the disease. The new test identifies 10 key proteins in the blood of patients with mild cognitive impairment who will go on to develop Alzheimer's in the next year. False positive tests are still a problem, and larger trials of the test are underway. In other advancements, engineers unveiled a high-tech product for surgeons at a medical fair in Taiwan. This optical head-mounted display gives doctors a clear digital image of their patient inside and out, not only offering them a glimpse at a patient's heart, but also how blood flows through its chambers.
What you are going to be able to do is not only see a picture, like a picture on a wall, but fly into the middle of that picture and start making measurements within the picture itself.
And scientists from the UK's Addenbrooke's Hospital are working to develop a cure to serious peanut allergies. In a trial, children essentially build up a tolerance to peanuts by ingesting small amounts of peanut flour over a period of time.
By the end of 3 or 4 months, the child would then be effectively eating the equivalent of 5 peanuts a day.
Finally, dentists in England launched a campaign for better oral hygiene at local schools after a government study of 50,000 children found 12% of youngsters under the age of 3 had tooth decay. Dentists there say it's vital that adults supervise their children's dental routines, with hopes that changes will be made in 2015. Jennifer Franco, One America News.
Talking about 2015 still to come, dozens are braving the cold in New York City to get the very best view of the big New Year's Eve celebration in Times Square. See how NYC is preparing for NYE. Stay with me. That's next. Hockey fans out there can feel the action without ever having to lace up skates now or pay a steep price for seats on the glass. A U.S. company has installed sensors around the San Jose Sharks rink, and using 4D haptic technology, this allows fans to feel when a player gets slammed into the boards. You can feel that if you want to feel that. The sensors relay the information to hardware that attaches to any piece of existing furniture at home. The company's president says hockey was a natural fit for the technology.
Hockey is one of those sports that if you can get to the arena, the live action is just fantastic. The excitement, the energy, not only do you hear it, but you almost feel it through your chest. It's like being at a rock concert.
4D hockey fans will also have to be Sharks fans because the software is only available for San Jose games at the moment, but will soon be expanded to other arenas. And finally here, hundreds of revelers are already filling up Times Square to secure their spot for the big New Year's celebration. And for many, this is an experience that is simply not to be missed. Dustin Mitchell has more.
New Year's revelers showing they're determined to get the best seats for the Times Square midnight celebration. It's freezing cold and many hours to go until the ball drops, but some will not be denied.
I have 4 jackets on and 4 pairs of pants, and I have 4 blankets and leg warmers. So I'm hoping that I don't freeze or get too hungry, but I think I'm good.
No bags or backpacks permitted inside.
More than 1 million partiers are expected tonight, spread out over more than 20 city blocks. The NYPD screening process has already started, and some are already getting into the party mood despite the cold.
First year. And then they did that.
Not everyone thinks they'll make it all the way, though.
Oh, that depends on my father, because I think we're not gonna make it, because he's not interested in waiting all day long here. But me and my sister, maybe.
But those that do stay hope their perseverance will be rewarded once the show gets going.
And more power to you if you are braving the cold weather for that. We will be watching from the West Coast, sending some warm vibes your way. I'm Cassie Leuffen. All the best wishes for 2015, everyone. Onward and upward. Thank you for watching.